Everland is a world-class theme park located in Yongin, South Korea, and with it being home to over 75 attractions, there is no wonder it is so popular. However, today we are going to count down the top 10 rides at Everland. Starting off at number 10, we have Shooting Ghosts. And no matter whether you want to enter a haunted house full of many spectacular ghosts and ghouls, or you are just looking for a fun family dark ride, then this is just for you. The only thing is, however, it is not all easy hunting, as along your journey, not only will you be able to enjoy the variety of ghostly theming pieces and scenes, but when you will also encounter many ghosts that you will need to use your laser gun provided to shoot, save the day, and try to become the Shooting Ghost champion. Are you heading to Everland on a hot South Korean day? Well, if the answer is yes, then you have got to take a ride on our number 9 spot, Thunder Falls. Because as you can probably guess by the name, you will get very, and I mean very wet, and you will not be wrong, with as soon as you have boarded the boat, you will head around many classic water ride twists and turns, in addition to not one, but 2 giant drops, with one of them sending you backwards and over an airtime hill, and the other one standing at a whopping 20 meters high, definitely finishing off the ride with a splash. Have you ever wanted to become an outer space fighter pilot, fly through narrow valleys, head on giant spaceships, and destroy alien enemies? Well, of course you have, but do you know that our number 8 position, Gyro VR, uses the latest in technology to give you that sensation? However, we are still not at the best part yet, because in addition to the VR, you will also quite literally be spun and rotated in every direction imaginable, creating an out of this world experience that you do not need to be a rocket scientist to know is amazing. For our number 7 spot on our top 10 list, things are starting to become a lot more crazy, as we have Championship Rodeo, the park's husk break dance. And so, with it being so common around the world, first of all, if you are visiting the park on a busy day, then we would suggest riding the more unique attractions first. Yet if you do get a chance to ride, you will definitely not be disappointed, with in a nutshell your freely moving 2-person gondola spinning on a plate that is then also connected and spinning to a central plate that will then, believe it or not, spin and tilt, which is pretty cool if you ask me. If Gyro VR did not meet your VR needs, then do not fear, as our number 6 spot, Robot VR, will sure do the trick, with you and the rest of the thrill seekers in your group being able to once again board a giant mechanical machine that will then move you around, flip you upside down, and so on, just like Gyro VR. Yet for me, what makes this version of the ride so amazing is not only the fact that it feels a lot more intense, but also that instead of flying through space, you'll be able to pilot your very own robot through lots of different obstacles, which, trust me when I say, is an unforgettable experience for all of those thrill seekers out there. Top 5, and coming in for this position, we have Rolling X Train, the ride for you if you are looking to experience the thrills of going upside down, just without the crazy roller coaster layout, because along its 2,300 feet of aerodynamics track, not only will you get a spectacular view across the park from the top of the lift hill, but you will also complete not one, but 2 loops, a double corkscrew, as well as a helix. Isn't that just awesome? And so when also taking into account the pretty awesome theming too, and that this ride has to offer, there is no doubt in my mind that this classic coaster should be in our top 5. Get your sick bags ready, as for our number 4 position, we have Double Rock Spin, which, believe it or not by the name, has taken the word dizzy quite literally to the next level. And here is how. Now of course, it will not be a flat ride without flipping or twisting you upside down, and Double Rock is no exception. Nevertheless, what brings it to the next level is the fact that in addition to this, your giant gondola will spin, flip and lock, whilst also being connected to 2 giant arms that will then also completely rotate around for the 3-minute ride, creating a ride that you nor your stomach will ever forget. Here we are at the top 3 rides at the park, and for our number 3 spot, we have Let's Twist, Everland's top scan, and for anyone who has not done one of these before, well then you are in for a treat, because as soon as you have queued up in what can be a very long queue line, and then boarded one of the many 5-person arms, not only will your arm be able to freely rotate upside down, but then this is attached to a central hub that will then also spin on an arm that will then also spin around and rise up and down. So yeah, this ride is plain down mental, but also a ride that a trip to the park would be nowhere near complete without a ride on. You can't have a theme park without a pendulum ride, and Everland is no exception. As for our number 2 spot, we have Hurricane, the pendulum ride that is sure to blow you away. Ding ding. Okay, that was a horrendous joke. However, this ride sure isn't. Within a nutshell, your really awesome inward facing disc spinning around faster and faster and faster, whilst also rocking back and forth until you are literally flying out of your seat and seeing everyone's scared faces. How cool, but also rather petrifying is that? The question is, however, would you be brave enough to ride, or would you rather watch it from ground level? We have made it to the number 1 spot, and in our opinion for the best ride at the park, we have got no other than T-Express. And where do I begin when talking about this ride? As if I was going to talk about every great part, we would literally be here all day. Yet to start from the beginning, from the moment you walk in and see this 150-foot wooden structure, you will instantly want to take a ride. And you should definitely do just that, as words literally cannot describe how awesome those drops, bank turns, airtime hills and the list goes on at 65 miles per hour really are. And so I think it is very easy to see why this is at our number 1 spot. Thank you all for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.